I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my
And if they weren't intending it, they might start considering flexes. I assume it's going to be Karma's support for the matchup.
Okay.
And Echo is going to be the lock-in. Another pick that's known. These assassins into Taliyah are a way to go. And we're going to see Faker's AP Echo into Dove's Taliyah. Sandbox were ready for this against Raven, but speaking of,
Well, on fleek, pretty awkward spot. Gonna try to flag and drag out of this one, but Faker on the chase, the flash on in. 1Q. He is gonna be able to dodge it there, so not quite able to pick up the kill. As Joker takes a ton of damage on the bottom side, and already SKT for
another potential gank here.
Oh, that was a really nice seismic shove. Faker with no flash. One more auto is going to do it. And Dove will pick up the first blood here with a late 1v2, but mostly just Faker trying to beat that one and getting caught out.
Yeah, he knew how we set up this game is on Faker again there. Brawl again, electrocute proc already.
Yeah, immediate challenging smite, but Faker on the first roam. Here comes that Weaver's Wall, though, to cut them off. As Dove, wasn't first on the roam, but was able to get there on time with his ultimate.
Wasn't actually spotted.
Notice how the Aerie hit Clid, and also the Dragon didn't pull out when Joker aggroed it, so they knew it was going on right now. And look at on fleek, he's not in position right now to get on top of this Drake. Ghost thinking about it here with the steal, not quite able to do it as the smite comes in. Clid and SK could be better from what we know, and it's not 10 minutes, but it's almost 13 as Sandbox. They're not going to get that first Dragon, but they're looking to take down Shelly here, and it looks like SKT will give it up, especially once we buff. But we're trying to set up a 4-man dive here. Dominus on Khan as we're going deep. Dove trying to skate away here. That was an amazing escape, actually, as now the teleport going to come in. The flash now onto the Aatrox, but a lot of damage already coming out here. Summit has to back away, but in comes Joker from the back, and a big wabam cataclysm into the backside. But Faker able to do that first damage with the Echo, gets back in there. Perfect timing on the stopwatch, but still the Aatrox is going mad at the back line. Gets those autos down, but eventually comes down as Teddy rotates up. Well, this is a bit awkward for him. He is going to avoid that stun, but can he get away from the damage? Already the feathers are out there, predicting the flash, and Teddy, very deservedly, will pick up that kill. That was for sure, and well, enough about Taliyah. We got to talk about this Aatrox, who is in a bit of a wonky spot. We got Joker and OnFleet coming on down, though, turning into a bit of a 3-on-4. So in combat, but, well, he got a little bit too close to the sun here. And Dove might be regretting his decision as Baker's going in under the turret, one-on-one. We got a Silas coming in as the ultimate is going to be used. Heal comes on down from Dove. Nice flash away, but do they have the damage? Morgana comes in and will save her life at the last possible second as the dive will not go well. We do have another kill actually in the top side as we're trying to get the full zoom out. Faker all alone, taken down by Ghost and Summit on the Aatrox. That's now 2 kills for the side of Sandbox, and SKT are literally in the middle of nowhere.
They're just trying to run around and cause distractions because 2 of their members have gone down. Another seismic shove. This guy's a monster on the Taliyah.
Is unbelievable.
And it's on the Baron.
Yeah, they're just going for it. They have really insane Baron damage here.
What do we say?
With the
Use
Taliyah.
your long lanes and find a way to get a Baron. That's your win condition. They're on to the Baron. Can SKT respond?
Well, we got Khan coming in here, level 13. He's got a full rage bar. We do have the jungler coming in. Clid trying to make it happen. Stun comes down already onto the Morgana, who gets burst down. And with the teleport being used by Faker, it's too early in the game.
In a long lane, gets solo killed by an Echo. And here is Taliyah, like we mentioned, going for a combo play.
That's what I was talking about. You can change the game here, especially in Pro. Nice dash away from that seismic shove. He is going to flash too. The chase still on here as Summit is going to umbral dash forward, but now Teddy coming in. Summit, did you go too far? It looks like no.
Redemption power level times, but going Redemption here actually helps against all the sideline plays that Talia is making.
We're trying to engage here onto on fleek, but Faker in a really awkward spot here. Seismic shove nearly on the timing as Faker is going to have to flash away. Uses everything. Weaver's Wall comes in, tries to bait them into the corner. Teddy has to flash away too. Summit frontlining for now. He's going to be able to do a good job.
Drake's going to stay leashed. This is one Sandbox should want to fight. A binding here from Joker is actually going to be a killer onto Teddy.
Oh, Summit going in once again. Stopwatch is going to be down here, but he has to flash away in the smite. It goes to Klid. SKT now with triple Inferno. The binding going to come down onto the Renekton, but Sandbox can't get anything else after that one. The stun comes in. Klid trying to force this again. Already a lot of AoE damage coming on in. But they're still taking it very, very slow. Faker now with full health, trying to lead the charge in here. Can't quite get a kill just yet. As Khan against Summit, one-on-one, but now Klid comes in, and it's gonna ruin their party as the two-on-one will get the kill.
Oh.
And Dub immediately gonna take away that Zaya, and all of a sudden the fight is gonna be turned. Faker here has his ultimate, trying to come back to his teammates. Will be able to do that, and now a teleport comes in. And Sandbox is trying to run away as much as possible on fleek. Looks like he will get that flag and drag just on time. That's now Ghost going one-on-one here. Couple of crits could do it. He's flashing in. He'll get one. And that is why this guy is 8-2 on the Draven for now. And the action never seems to end as Ghost is still on the run.
Exactly, he's trying to just tank aggro to allow for the resets. They don't have the teleport that SKT does. Melee range though, Draven versus Renekton. Resume your lungs. I think you can hold on to it for this one, Valdez, because it ends up with Renekton getting the takedown there. Flash, I believe, in the previous fight. So, a pick here will be big on both sides.
Ghost, did you just walk too far? In comes the Silas on his own wall that he stole earlier on. And they have the damage to take out two, make it three. 3 times the Tarb for the side of SKT. They make that pick happen with the Silas coming in from downtown.
Somehow, Silas the better Rock Lady than the Rock Lady herself, and SKT will roll down mid lane and get at minimum an inhibitor in Baron. Who knows if they want to try to end the game with the 3 Infernals in the death time. It is well available, but the smites not going to be in range.
Yeah, that's now Jungle Talia. Keep that in mind. Summit trying to go in. Can they have the burst damage? No, the smite will be good as it goes in, but who is going to be going down? First, Klid is going to be the only death, but Summit still on the chase. And here comes Dub into 3 of them, actually, and it's going to be immediately decimated as he's just trying desperately to chase him down. And now Ghost in the front line against an Echo will not be able to stand up to him. As another fight in the top side, Faker gonna go 1v3 at this point as he still has his ultimate. Takes out 2 and will be going here onto on fleek. Nice knock up, but still, this is an Echo, and you know the party never ends if you're an Echo player. As another kill comes down, and SKT with the Baron will push.
Both had overlapping ways to play the game. When it came to making those calls, to finding their man, SKT were just that much better in the clutch. And in the clutch, SKT take a 1-game lead in our best of 5.
That they will. They're going to take it down here at about 33 minutes. GG. As SKT will take game number 1 in the best of 5 series up against Sandbox. Really got to hand it to them for holding on, even up against that deadly Talia in the mid lane. As a very nice game, a fun one to cast actually. Lots of drawn out action and fun stuff there. As, man, good team play, I'd say, from the side of SKT. Pretty hard for me to pick one MVP.
버리잖아, 버려도 돼.
버려라. 그냥 풀 써라 그냥. 풀 딱 돌았다, 나이스. 이거 나 세볼게, 한번 빼. 살려. 나 세본다, 이거 싸움 봐봐.
아래
싸움 우리가 좋아, 이거. 나 세.
물각큐. 다행히 형 잘.
드래곤 개피. 드래곤 잡았어, 이거 이겼다. 드래곤 잡았어. 위에 이기지.
앞에 잡아보자. 앞에 잡아보자.
위에 이겨 상혁이 형. 여기 다 잡았어. 이거 오케이 이겼다.
잡으면 끝나. 잡으면 끝나. 나 가고 있어 상혁이 형. 미드 가면 끝나. 미드 가면 끝나. 가면 끝나지 않을까?
잡았어.
나 A 우시라.
미드 템포 되나 템포?
잘했다. 잘했다.
아니 민텔 없어. 그냥 끝날 것 같아.
SKT fans, they've won game number 1 here. The 3 Infernos playing into the scaling comp that SKT took, but they also made the right bold calls more than the enemy. Viable in this spot as Kassadin going to be taken instead. So a similar melee AP assassin. This is a very famous old counter pick to the Azir. Scaling wise, pretty similar to Echo versus Talia. Is this Kassadin versus the Azir? But funnily enough, Kassadin is one of the few black marks. Blue buffs going the way of at least no blue buff, at least bot lane gang.
It's not something you see very often, but we're going to be trying to bully here onto the cow, but all the roots are going to be pretty good. One more auto will do it, and the Ignite not going to do anything to Teddy. First blood already on a very creative jungle path.
And then from there gets relentlessly attacked. Well, they don't allow that to happen. They make an aggressive play, and now OnFleek will have to go for something creative under turret to make this work.
Well, Dove is going to take the worst trade of all time, as he is getting tunked for half his health bar, and then OnFleek decides, well...
Kassadin buff this patch is one of the biggest I've ever seen, as I think Effort's
here. Wow, okay, well this is not the first time we've seen this from Effort, kind of all out on his own.
AP comes a lot later compared to core itemization like mana.
Well, not sure about this one on Fleek. Looks like he went straight into the pit with the flag and drag, and is now in a bit of trouble. Flash down here now for Joker. He just might be the guy who goes down from all of this, and they're feeding Faker too, as the kill is going to go the way of the Kassadin Ghost, trying to get something on the backside, but start with the blasting wand. As Joker, what is going on here? Might be baited as Clid very fast in the spider form, going to hop on a Ghost and then do a bit of burst damage as trying to clear out the ward, but now he's 0-3. But not going to waste any time here is Clid, going to already throw down Shelly and get a charge down and give some gold to the jungler and the top laner.
Gives me no pleasure to say it, but this feels like the epitome of a Game 2 victory for SKT. Anything can happen, but if both teams play perfectly from this point, SKT wins 100%.
Well, Teddy's level 10 and Joker's level 6. Trying to come on in here as TP is going to come in from the Azir. It looks like engaging onto the Kassadin, but Effort able to get into that backline. Faker's still alive. The stopwatch going to be pretty good for the side of OnFleek, but not good enough, as a lot of poke damage does come out from Sandbox. Notice that Faker can back and TP back here if he does want to. The Infernal going to release here, as where is that TP? In he does come, and you notice that Sandbox says, no, we cannot do this. They're taking too much damage. And they can't even go for a smite steal because their jungler is dead. And now Faker, level 11, gonna come in here with Teddy and begin the landslide that is SKT in Game 2. They take out a kill, and they're even going for more here as the Infernal Drake gonna be taken down.
Are we doing it?
Everybody's carousing here as Faker is gonna go in for the kill. Does go down for it, but he's just trying to set up his team as well.
Kill the minions, please!
Oh, they're not killing the minions as, okay, this is becoming extremely sloppy. Not sure about this one. SKT is on Fleek now. Doesn't have his Cataclysm, goes in and immediately runs away. As, okay, well, COD wasn't having any of that. He wasn't having that beef go to waste, as they will be eating that for dinner again.
Why, Valdez? Because they're playing with their food in a comp that has a Kassadin. If you're playing with your food with Kassadin, you already kind of won the game, right? Usually you have to be oh so careful SKT get the first kill, and then it's just about buying time for Faker to reset and come in full health, full mana. Because Sandbox have to tank the Drake that half resets, and then you're taking damage, no smite. Sandbox need to make a decisive call. That call should have been, get the hell out. They don't make that call, so even though SKT take a lot of liberties, fade away E over the wall, if you don't mind, from Clid, they can take the liberties and cash in the checks, so they're just having fun.
Faker there, probably on his 800 mana. Does lose all of his mana in the end as Clid hilariously dies to the turret at the end of it all. Karma lives for an incredibly long time, but eventually dies. On Fleek gets flashed, and then even Joker nearly dies, and then he does.
You know what team looks the most improved with 9-16 coming in? The easy answer is to say SKT because they're winning, but you remove Azir Corki, and they get really interesting, Valdez.
Well, trying to go for a rotation here. Did Khan go too far? Yes. He doesn't have his flash, so the entire team rotating and the teleport means that he is going to be punished for this one. As Onfleet trapped himself in there. Didn't even have to use his E until this moment. Clid in a bit of trouble trying to lock down someone, but eventually does die. As poor Joker might just be dying again here, does have the Unbreakable lasting for quite a while, but not all that long when you're at level 6, and Teddy has a lot of items. 404, count out fade. Try to trap the kill.
All right, what we doing? What we doing, Faker?
Well, Faker's level 11 only on his ultimate, but we have 2 teleports coming on in. Faker going in for kills now, as he does have his team finally coming in. And now is going a little bit too far forward, but actually, can he get the straight kill onto Onfleek? The answer will be no. As getting pretty overconfident at this point in time. Summit still on the run. See if Effort can slow him down here. Summit, nice dodge into Tether, and that Karma's actually pretty fast. And now Dove and Ghost at full health, trying to get some kills on the backside, but Teddy at full health as well. Trying to defend, is going to push them away for now and get the rest of SKT to safety.
Sandbox fan, because the Kassadin comp having river control is never great. And now Summit, the Yakety Sax music is implied.
He's on the run again. Someone catch this thief. That's what SKT is saying here, as well, you're not really going to run away from a Kassadin, so. Eventually, we will see Summit dying with one last swing of the blade. As we're all grouped up in the mid lane now.
This is
to go
good.
5v5.
ARAM, Sandbox is happy because they got a big range advantage here, so they don't have wards in their flanks though, and those could be the costly ones.
Onfleek going in, but so is Zephyr, gets 3 of them, 5 of them actually, with the Tarm, a 3-for-2 special, as, wow, already the kill gonna come in. Faker looking for the kills, finally has the Zaya to help out, and even though he goes down, it really just doesn't matter, as the rest of Sandbox is in a huge amount of danger. They're gonna let Onfleek go and go for the bigger prize, that is the Ezreal. They'll take him out and keep Onfleek busy as the rest of them look to run at Baron.
Keep on trucking, they get a free Baron if Effort just watches Onfleek not get to recall. Effort just needs to run at Onfleek for as long as possible. Baron guaranteed if he stops Onfleek reset.
Keep on going, Effort.
Get in there, Effort. Get in there.
This guy's a stalker, but it's a good one, at least for SKT this time around. Look at Onfleek desperately trying to go around, and Summit's going to TP for nothing.
I think level 16 Kassadin is about as hard a carry as you could really talk about. And you know what? He's going to be on the screen soon, hopefully.
Well, Onfleek hasn't had the most fun game so far in this one, but at least he is going to survive this time around. Just barely, as Ghost trying his best to push everybody away. Actually feeling a 3-0 victory.
Oh, I'm feeling the Yakety Sax though. Here we go.
Here we go again. No Kassadin this time.
Well, speaking of Yakety Sax,
you're not gonna catch him. Stop chasing the Kassadin.
Oh!
Yeah, 1E and all of the little raptors are gone. How about the little Ezreal?
Oh, it's coming soon.
Is
Are you ready for some wombo?
Oh, he actually missed, but he's dead anyway. The QSS comes in, but Ghost is so dead. You are just all dead as in goes the Kassadin and out goes the Sandbox. Going to be feeling pretty sad box after this game as 34 minutes in, and it looks like SKT have pretty much done it as only Karma is left to tell the tale for now.
Zaya is trying to catch him. Do they ignore the Karma or do they run at her? So far this series have been running at her.
Yeah. Begin the horns and stop them immediately as Karma's going to die again, and game number 2 is going to be on the books here as SKT going to push in for the game victory here at 34 minutes. 21 kills to 6 did end up being the score as SKT will lock it in and take the victory.
야, 그냥 싸우자.
용 생각하지 마 이거.
아니, 천천히 해도 돼. 그냥 천천히 안 해서.
나온다.
야, 나 디포야.
보자 이거.
야, 걸게. 왔다.
이즈
개피, 이즈 잡았어.
안에 맞아. 이즈 높을.
이즈 잡았어. 이겼어, 한타 이겼어.
카르마 모르겠다 이거. 바텀 가면 끝나. 바텀 텔.
노플이야. 이거 잡아야지.
바텀 텔. 나타게. 얘 노플이긴 한데.
야, 간다. 이거 잡아줘.
노플인데.
잡을게. 아래 줘요.
끝내던가 이거 그냥.
아래 줘요.
끝내자 이거. 끝내자.
오케이. 그냥
끝내자.
너무 잘 버티.
빨리 끝내자 이거.
버려.
가자. 나이스.
좋았다.
How much damage Summit did in the top lane and just how much gold he had. But then at the end of the day, because of a couple of team fights gone wrong and a couple of missed calls, he was just not really able to be used.
Things got more tricky. They're looking to become the second team after themselves 2 years ago to run this entire gauntlet. That's Faker.
Oh,
He's
Dove
dead.
getting in there, and he is going to pick up that first blood. Once again, just really trying to bait a little bit too hard. It happened in game number 1 up against the Taliyah where he gave first blood to Dove. Unfortunate theme for him.
Because the question always has to be why, right? And his jungler is topside. And yes, he's trying to bait for his jungler, but it feels like he doesn't. You know, the amount of distance away from his jungler. As well, the ult pops, so they're going for this one. It's a combo play.
Tether's going to come down. And, well, he just got straight up killed as the flash was down from Summit. And all that talk about a big mess up and not being able to die.
As OnFleet tries to brawl, he's level up.
And now you're over the wall here with Faker in your face. And now you're going 1v3. Okay, that's going to go down. The cocoon onto the LeBlanc is actually perfect. And Clid able to flash to safety. Just styling on them right now.
How does he get out with so much class, Valdez? It's so clean. From the SKT jungler, Faker even gets to red buff trade with Dove.
Oh boy. And once again, is not finding much luck in this game.
10 hits. They don't have kick here though.
Oh, but that is going to land, though, as the flash away from Faker. But does OnFleek have enough damage? No! The one last turret shot is going to kill him. And that is going to be a hide-your-face in embarrassment moment to the side of Sandbox as Faker gets away again.
I think OnFleek baited his teammate there because he's away still from being able to pick up, and with red buff. Faker sticks around and...
Oh, trying to trade it back, and he will!
Wow, and look at the death animations. They were perfect!
Shuriken to slide and make sure he can at least get the trade back.
Oh, we're going back all the way to this. Was it the dive or was it solo kill? No, that was a solo kill. Nicely done by Khan. And from here, OnFleek had the level lead. That's why he chose to get in and brawl. Opened with kick, understood, but watch Clid's skill here. It's quite delightful how things go. Obviously, he gets the big help, but the cocoon fortuitously lands on Dove, but then flashing over and avoiding the chains is the skill part of it. This wasn't the end of all the fighting, though, as OnFleek, this is such a Lee Syndrome moment, because this play is perfect if kick is up, but when kick is down, it's harder. I guess we fought again.
Dove here in live, looks like he's having a bit of trouble. Is able to get back, but Faker's right there. Down you will go, Cutlass to the death. As 3-on-1, not exactly fair, and now they've got another kill here potentially onto Joker, as he is going to try to get away with that. Ignite is ticking. He's going to live with the flash and an ultimate plus heal just to get away from that one.
Mid lane, we're seeing more brawling.
On Fleek, just the most tilting series in games so far. Can he pick up the kill is the question. The Q is going to miss, and he cannot get it. And now Effort with the Moby boots just going to flash on in, and you will get swiped and taken out.
Sometimes it's not your day, Valdez, and that's the truth for Sandbox Gaming. As
Oh boy.
Summit potentially is going to be solo killed again. But
Sometimes with all the replays, as Dove, or not Dove, Summit in a bit of trouble here.
No!
Oh, that flash was
flash,
a little
why?
bit too late. As now Khan, he's going to be hiding his face in a bit of embarrassment there. I think that would have been just the kill.
you know what? You get one, you know? You get one.
Sometimes you just can't flash at the right moment.
Oh,
and
no,
unfortunately-
you don't get that one. No, you shut up, Valdez. You don't get to talk for a while. You're going to see a deep teleport here. I'll have to narrate this analysis. Khan is here. He wants some kills. Summoner's up on Ghost, not going to matter. Joker runs away. Can they make the grand escape here? The answer is yes.
No flash there for Khan, as unfortunately he wasn't able to get on in there, and now Summit is pretty much all alone. Dove left him for dead. As 2-on-2, they were never going to win that trade. And SKT, once again, feels like they're playing with their food, diving in the bottom lane now. No Feather Storm, down goes one, down goes another.
On Fleek's here.
On Fleek. Well, this is kind of cute. I'm not sure exactly what the idea is, as you're down 3 levels. Even with the challenging smite, you are not going to win this trade. As Rift Herald's in mid, and SKT fans can sit back, clasp their hands behind their head, cross 1 foot over the knee.
Globetrotters. If you were going to choose a squad to represent that over the course of 10 years, it would have to be SKT, right? But this is very much great players having a day out, and the enemy team not having too many chances.
Oh, Zaya died.
Oh, another solo kill. Don't let it distract from a great year, but it's not a great day.
It's going to be one they're going to try to forget, but hopefully a lot to learn from this one, as we're watching again Summit die over and over on Karma. And, well, Faker's just going to dodge everything, and now we're looking for more damage, as now it absolutely does feel like a solo queue game, as we're just bursting people down 100-0 like it's nothing. It
Oh,
isn't
he hit
Molly.
it!
Oh, boy.
Beautiful.
Effort's like, this is my time to shine.
Effort's like, I want to keep my flash. And he did. Nicely done.
I want to add some good highlights.
That was a VAC moment for him. How many other esports can we reference in this cast?
Well,
Khan, that's not your base.
he's trying to slam
not your
dunk
base.
here in the backside. As, we're just diving. Teddy is going to pick up the kill. Khan is going to play bodyguard here.
Khan, that's their base.
Can he go 1v2 here?
Yes.
Yeah, he absolutely can. And now he's got his entire team behind him. And down will go on Fleek, and whoever the hell this is. Shall we start the Yakety Sax again? This time it's SKT running, though, as everybody's in the base of Sandbox. And Effort's going to die.
Particular one. Getting flexed on. At this point, Sandbox are like, maybe I can get a kill or a montage play myself. Maybe a KDA can be changed. That's really all you've got going for it. So many different nuclear weapons. Look at this VAC moment, though.
Oh,
That's a
dumb.
headshot right there.
Played right into it, too.
And then Khan decided that they don't even get a base. He's so cruel. What a hard
I
taskmaster.
know.
They don't have raptor camps. They don't have jungle camps. They don't even have a base if Khan and Teddy are to be believed.
Flashing inside their base. And even with on-fleek spawning, Khan is level 13. Effort here.
Who's trapped with who?
Not sure about this one, but he's going to live for just a moment longer. And now Sandbox are trapped in with SKT. Absolutely.
Get the boss plan. Oh, he got there.
Yeah, he did. He's not getting away, though. As Teddy, what's going on, buddy? Trying to go 1v2.
I think we're having too much fun, SKT.
Yeah, Dove actually did get away. They let him go up to the top side as rotations coming in, and now we're swapping parts of the map. SKT are now on red side. So you might want to flip over your monitors, guys, as Khan coming on down from the north.
Oh my god, he killed him with a Q! That was a human form Q assassination.
Followed him all the way down. Thought
the
he was
Yakety
getting
Sax
away.
music is back.
Yeah, here we go again.
Summit has been playing a single-player RPG during this series.
Effort's gonna join up and help out the Aatrox. It's happening on the minimap here.
What single-player game does it feel like Summit's playing? I want to say Stardew Valley. He's a farmer.
A farm?
Yeah, he's trying. He's trying to tend to his farm, but it's getting invaded by dastardly
I feel like he's
SKT
playing
foes.
Metal Gear Solid or something. He's trying to run away so
big
hard.
value stasis there.
He's trying to stealth away from the enemy guards, but he can't. He gets caught every single time. And down Baker's like, no, that's mine. Ghost, you thought you could kill me. He's still in the shroud here. It's like no perfect execution for just a moment as in comes Teddy.
Uh-oh,
Gonna kill him.
Aatrox.
Oh! Yeah, you're dead. And Joker here. No flash for the Aatrox, so he might actually win, or live, rather. As Joker is going to get the stopwatch out of Teddy. And we really are just playing with our food. They left the rest of them to kill the Baron while the other guys are just playing around, trying to kill the enemy.
Another VAC.
Now we're getting a kill now as in goes Baker, going 1v2. He finds a weak Gazelle on the top side of the map. The guy who's been running the entire game continues to run.
I wish we had the player cams on. Surely all 10 players are smiling at this point, right? Oh!
Oh, he lives. I don't know. They like that Baby Shark song nowadays. Baby Shark, do. In goes the Leona.
That's not
Kind
a
of
baby shark. That's a real shark!
That's the Grandpa Shark coming on in as well. That's a nice Feather Storm, buddy, but you're going to go down too. That's the full ace, and it looks like SKT have bought themselves a ticket to the next round of the playoffs.
Hard to disagree with that, Valdez. It was a demolition in Game 2. 30 kills in 25 minutes, and that's just from SKT.
That is unbelievable. SKT put the boot down, and they stomp Sandbox into the dust. 3-0, and they say, Dom 1, come at us, bros.
And people were talking about the Challenger's evolution and the potential for Griffin, Sandbox, and Damwon to decide LCK Summer 2019.
This series, and they were just really not able to put together anything for this series.
Not at all. I feel like their preparation with the extra time they had should have been a lot clearer. Sandbox had this weird spot where, pro team, how are you going to prepare for them? And Faker, I believe, quite confidently said, we'll just play macro better than they can.